Yeah, there are a number of challenges in the Chinese market, and when you're entering any market for that matter, but in particular in the Chinese market, the finance and banking aspect is very different to Australia and the Western world. So as a first step, what we did after taking some advice from various people that we spoke to as part of our research before we went in to the market, we ended up setting up a bank account as a very first step in Hong Kong. Now, that wasn't the ultimate solution, which we ended up with, but it was the first step to enable us to transact actively and work within the marketplace. The second key issue that we noticed was training and process. Within China, the standards of the employees, they're very skilled, they're very determined, but the standards that we have in Australia and certainly the US markets and other markets would be of a higher standard. And we set about a course of training and upskilling the people that we engage with so they understood our processes much better than how they were traditionally operating. And also setting up internally, bringing them to Australia and training them on the ground in Australia. So that was a very important factor. A key issue is language. So I don't understand the language up there. So that led me to form my own translation interpretation company. But in all seriousness, you have to understand the language, and if you can't do that, you simply cannot operate in that market, in the Chinese market. And I imagine that's the same across the other markets as well in Asia, where there is a specific language being spoken. The information technology is another key point. So setting up IT systems, people would think running Google, running other standard systems here, your Outlook Express, the minute you take your systems, your laptop into China, they won't operate the same. We have a saying, it's the great firewall of China, and there are certain things that work, there are certain things that don't, so you have to have a clear path on IT solutions.